You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Made a fortune. It's probably not too late.
It's probably not too late.
Oh, but I don't worry about that much, 'cause I'm happy anyhow. As I go along life's journey, I'm reaping better than I've sowed. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. Ain't got a lot of riches. Sometimes the going is rough.
Going gets rough.
But I've got a friend in Jesus, and that makes me rich enough. I thank God for all His blessings on me and the mercies He's bestowed. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. You know, right now, you may be going through some rough times in your life, but I'm here to encourage you today not to give up. I pronounce a blessing upon your life, upon your family. You must prosper and be in good health in the name of Jesus. I believe it on my heart. So Lord, help me not to grumble and complain of the tough roads I have owned. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. And if I should go on living, should the way get steep and rough, I thank you, Lord, I thank you, Lord. May I ask for no other blessing, Jesus. Glory. 'Cause I'm already blessed enough. May I never be too busy. I won't be too busy to help a brother very slow. I'm drinking from my saucer, like drinking, 'cause my cup has overflowed. Yes, I'll keep drinking from my saucer, Lord. And drinking from my saucer, Lord, 'cause my cup has overflowed. My cup has overflowed.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide
It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It real. Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover my mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character. I'm going to tell you that there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support supported because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh, yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful. He'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the pilot. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9. WZYE family rise up. It's a brand new gospel day. Blessed is the Wall Street. Hallelujah. Uncle Tommy. Yes, Lord. All the WZYE family. Protect them, Jesus. All the viewers, callers, chatters. Wave your hands if you believe. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad style. Receive. WZYE 95.9 FM. The whole world can see. God is moving, God is moving, God is moving here today. Oh, thank you, Jesus, for WZYE. Bless the family. Trinidad style. Trinidad style. 95.9. All the way to heaven. Amen. 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 Amen.
Yeah. PNM propaganda fire upon that. Yeah. Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. I was ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest. You see it that. Bona, the body bona, the bona, the bona, the bona, the bona. Yellow chan can loan a the bone a the bone. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad Mrs. of the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty like be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventille to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad Mrs. of the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, champion, champion. Trinidad champion, champion. Trinidad champion, champion. Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we lead in the back. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong hand. Sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she dey for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she live in the dream. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumping champion, Kamla, 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 Kamla. Trinidad forever.
Whatever, for whatever,
We moving up, straight to the top. We moving up, straight to the top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are Run and tell everybody a change has finally come. We fix it TNT. UNC is love. Run and tell everybody the work has just begun. We build it TNT. UNC will get it done. So whatever, whatever. So whatever, whatever. So whatever, whatever. So whatever, whatever. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Run and tell everybody the best is yet to come. We shaping TNT, UNC is love. Run and tell everybody together we are one. We growing TNT, UNC will get rid of it. Up, straight to the top. We moving up, straight to the top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. We say, oh whatever, whatever, oh whatever, whatever, oh whatever, whatever, oh whatever. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. UNC will get it done. UNC has just begun. UNC for everyone. UNC is love.
Yeah. PNM propaganda fire upon that. Yeah. Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. I was ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest. You see that? Love until born, New Jersey breed. Rerunner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin. Greed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the track, the callers, the viewers. Whole night we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Gnarly, from Love till Hills to Jersey streets, you rise. Silent assassin with the microphone, cutting lies like a knife. WZYE 95.9, the station where the real ones tune in. Bubble heads talking nonsense, but Wall Street drop the facts and win. Fraud of the week, they get exposed, no filter, no gloves. They are the real runner, freedom fighter pushing from above. Chatters light up, callers, boss, viewers lacking strong. Uncle Tommy in the building, propaganda, don't you hear the song? Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, yes, yeah, that. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin. Greed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. All night we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, them frauds are top, them bubble heads are shit. But Wall Street drop knowledge like a 45, now fear. From love and kill to the word, the silent wanna speak. Freedom fighter in the night, the truth where the people seek. WZYE 95.9, the frequency we control. Callers bust the line, chatters bust the pole. We ready for the war, ready for the fight. Set the record straight every single night. Is it? We originate, not imitate. The silent assassin don't talk. Now the fucks are regulate. Big up every Trini, every Tobagonian, every listener on the wave. Uncle Tommy, Mr. Wall Street. Love until to Jersey we brave. Mr. Wall Street, what? Man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, Yazita. Rest it. Love until born, New Jersey breeze. Yes. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy, the silent assassin. Breathe. Ready for the fight. Ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers, all night. We originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. And Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We promise that we bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Don't forget, share the live, like, share, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. As I wait for my pal to come in, young man by the name of Marshall Uncle Tommy Nesbitt. He should be joining us very shortly. Let me quickly go to the chat and see what's going on. Of course, first in the chat was Ramdio Baijo. He says, pleasant good afternoon to Professor Warshik, Mr. Tommy and the village. Blessings to each and everyone on the live, Ramdio. Ramdio says, subscribe, like, and share the live. Subscribe, like, and share. Yeah. Next was Koki I Volsang. Volsang with the Koki I was next. Ramdio Baijo says, WZYE TV 95.9 FM bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth and facts. Correct is right. That's what we do. We're very good at that. Volsang says, good evening, Walls and Uncle Tommy. And to all those on the chat, Alicia says, good evening, good people. Good evening to you, Alicia. Andrew says, a pleasant good evening to Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy on the live chat of WZYE. Let us have a productive and interesting show. Yeah, absolutely. Bennett Thomas says, good evening, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. Good evening to you, Bennett. Hope things are getting better as you go along. Miss Santa Cruz, welcome. Miss Santa Cruz, good evening, Warshik, Uncle Tommy, my friends in the village chat. Good evening to you. Virginia says, pleasant good evening, Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy. Blessings to all in the village. Yeah. Azina Smith says, blessings to Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy and listeners. Everton Lewis, welcome. Anthony Ford out the E says, good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. Good night to you, Anthony. My friend Anika out in Australia, maybe it's a pleasant good morning to you. Yeah, maybe it's a pleasant good morning to you out in Australia. Anika, welcome. Gordon Gangachana Jaijan Joseph says, great God evening. Oh, what a lovely day. All because of God's grace and mercy. And it's available to each and every one, no matter how good or bad you are. Correct is right. John Bujam, good evening. Blessings to you. Angela Darius says, hi everyone. Hi to you, Angela. Chandra Benjamin, good night, Professor Warshik and Uncle Tom, and everyone have a blessed night and be safe. Yeah. Gordon Gangachana Trajan Joseph said, Moses, true man, too relevant, PR, not afraid to stand up with the truth, even when it look weak in front of lie because of the numbers. Hi to you all. Okay. Hey, Tommy, unmute your mic. Angie says, pleasant evening, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all you wonderful villagers. I hope you all are enjoying this awesome summer day. Blessings for the evening ahead. Angie, it was 70-something degrees here today, no, 72 degrees. Beulah, good night, Uncle Warshik, Uncle Tommy, Anthony Bennett, Jusco, Semantics, listening audience, and others on the chat. Beulah says share. Correct is right. Share and like, share. Sumitra Baijan says, blessed good afternoon to Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. Same to you. Joy C says, hi, great folks at WZYE 95.9 FM. Have a blessed night. Thank you very much. Just Cool says good night. Wall Street Tommy Sang, BT, Anna, Anthony, Chandra, Beulah, and Avant. Santa Cruz said good night to my friends who are now joining. I know what that means. Capitan, welcome. Bennett Thomas said villagers today had an appointment at Mount Hope. My girlfriend's sister filled in for her nicely, still missing her like crazy. Mr. President, welcome to you.
A very good evening to you, Professor Walstradamus, and to everybody in the village. Sorry to be late, but I thank you for your patience with me, and I'll do my best to make it up to you.
Patient, I have more patients than Port of Spain General Hospital.
You sure?
Yeah, man. Real patient.
Okay. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I guess we call you Dr. Walstradamus from now on.
Yeah. I like Walstradamus. Walstradamus. So there you have it, folks. This Tommy. Let me see. Hold up. Okay.
So did you catch any FIFA World Cup today?
Yeah, I saw Colombia play Switzerland. Colombia just lose on penalty kick.
Yes.
Yeah. I think Colombia was the better team though.
You didn't catch Argentina, did you?
No, I was outside, and they say I show speed make Messi miss the penalty.
On 2 occasions?
Well, I only see the one. He missed 2 penalties.
2 penalties.
Huh?
2 of them.
2?
2.
I didn't see it. Orlando, welcome. Orlando Colbert. He missed 2 penalties?
2 penalties.
Nah. What was his score?
Well, they finally came and ended up at 3-2.
3-2. Okay. I was outside doing all kind of things. For Saturday, I'm not welcome.
Either 3 or 4-2.
Orlando, welcome.
Capitan. Hey, how you doing?
Capitan, how you doing?
Good. No, Argentina won 3-2.
What, they won 3-2?
Yeah. Messi scored one, but he saved the penalty, and the other one, I think I just saw it. Switzerland ended up winning by penalty kicks. They beat Colombia.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Wall Street. You know, I watch your program. I kind of cut off a lot of program watching now because, you know, you used to have a guy working with you with you in the program. You know that man is go there and talk you bad. You know, I just like
turn down your computer or your TV. One or the other. Turn down your computer or your TV.
Hold on, I got to turn on my TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah. Capitan.
Yeah.
Listen to
this. Yeah.
I don't give certain things oxygen.
I know. I like that, but the problem is either for like you speak the truth. I like to speak the truth. I don't like to lie. I don't like to tell untruth. But if you don't have to go about like that, and I hear him on the morning program. I listen. I turn off the station. I go and listen to the music in my job. I cannot go wrong with like that. Man, you know who I'm talking about. I have another one called Foreign News, where that guy just call and give wrong information and all kind of things. And you know what I don't like? I don't like the host do not correct them. That's what I don't like. I thought when you hosting a program or you're running you're on a radio and somebody come and it's not true, you should know the I should say you should read a lot and know and correct them. Don't let them continue because they don't think they don't always think they're right and they will continue doing it.
Capitan, some people don't fact check.
I know, and that's the point. A man for a news calling and giving them all kind of news, telling them, oh, that Donald Trump never called. And one is the back boss he called, then he called and making excuses. No, say I made a mistake, I was wrong, and move on. You know, but they will do all and try to spin it to get it correct. I mean, you know what, Wall Street, I don't take the offense. I rather lie down in my room here, relax, finish hope, and I listen to you and I watch it and listen. I don't, them fellas in the 91, whatever, I give up hope on that.
But Capitan, listen to this, right? Listen to this. You see, I always said this, 36 years ago before I get married, mother-in-law said I has no memory. Right?
Very true.
So,
very true.
For me, I rather tell the truth. I don't have to remember anything. And it's interesting, eh? Some people just put in the chat, hey, Wall Street is telling Wall Street only lying. But not
listen, I know, I hear that. I hear the man say that over on Gong Report. I heard that they say, but something wrong by the man in the grapes, the fox are getting grapes and now he bought it sour. I mean, listen, I'm telling you the truth. I am not young, you know. I am 64 years old. I left Trinidad in 56. I mean, I give up a lot of things back home, my business, everything. And I hear people talking and all that. You know what? Listen, let me just move on, yes?
Yeah,
we will talk later.
Listen to this. I don't have the time to go and bar talk people. Here why? Eh? If I go and bar talk you boys, karma go come back around, boy. So you see me? I rather keep my mouth shut. And like if people call me and say anything, I just say, boy, I don't know. I don't know. That's me. But some people, Tommy ever saying says, you know, straight dogs go back at every car that goes by. Some 20 cars, 20 cars, Capitan. I just had to go by.
Yeah, but you know the funniest thing is also the funniest thing, right? Them fellas borrow, oh, PNM, you was a PNM. But they must pay them too.
That's what I tell you. I don't take them on. I really don't. You know, all kind of message every sending me, them fellas saying and they ain't saying and saying. I don't have no time for that. You know, I rather go run at 10 miles. I rather go run at 10 miles, Capitan. You understand? Be out there for over an hour than to answer them fellas and them.
You know, but you know, them fellas don't understand. You know, when I call the radio station, let me tell you the truth. I'm being honest with you. My family is huge, big. I mean, my family is all kind of thing. When I go all kind of thing in position and jobs and things. So when I tell them fellas something, they don't take me on because they think I be talking rubbish. But I need to be talking the truth. I don't want to lie like you say, and I have to think what I tell you the next time. No, when I tell you something, I stand by my words. Me, I have to say again, I'm moving on. I don't have to think when I talk, you know.
And just like you say, before you go, I want to quote that says, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance.
Exactly.
Education is expensive, try ignorance. And here what I say now, oh, he think he better than me. And here what I tell him, don't let my confidence interfere with your insecurity.
But what's really funny thing is when you use it quotes like that, they don't understand the quote or what?
Nah, they don't understand. They do understand.
That's why when I used to call God report and let them boys know and certain things I say between the lines. I don't have to explain, I just tell them as it is. And I move on. And if somebody is calling the radio station and lying or quoting the wrong thing, you correct them immediately, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna correct them immediately so they would not come again and make the mistake.
Correct.
And that's how the anyhow Wall Street and Uncle Tom, we'll talk with them, man. Bye.
Thanks, Captain.
Okay, Capitan.
Captain, and we go way back.
Yep.
Way back, boy. Yeah.
Way back.
Way back. Yeah, yeah, way back.
Very
I
interesting.
really don't have time. Yeah. Tommy, it's interesting, boy. Tommy, today I was one of my young kids that I coach, right? I had them doing 16 400s, 4 sets of 4, plenty, yeah?
Right.
And I trying to get him to a place where is that he know at some point in time, Tommy, that in the practice pain is gonna come. And I'm trying to inspire him. So I recommended the books for him. I recommended these books a long time. I recommend the books to him and I sent it to his mother. The Power of Positive Thinking. The Magic of Thinking Big and Mindset. The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. The Magic of Thinking Big by Dr. David Short. And Mindset by Dr. Carol Dweck. You see, when you put all those things together, Tommy, that's why a lot of people that say, well, Wall Street have a big ego. A lot of people that say have a big ego. Right? And I don't take it on because I read the book, The Magic of Thinking Big. You understand? And Mindset by Dr. Carol Dweck. He talk about a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. And then you talk about the power of positive thinking, which has a lot to do with the Bible.
Correct.
You understand? It has a lot to do with the Bible. And those are the things that has drive me then.
Inspire you.
Inspire me. I also read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, How to Win Friends and Influence People. All these things because and in my car, Tommy, it's funny, Tommy. In my car, very rarely do I listen to any kind of reggae music or calypso or anything like that. Most of the time in my car, I used to have motivational tapes playing.
True.
Because I believe in inspiration, boy, in inspiring people for a better tomorrow. That's my thing. When I teaching, I just teach my perspective of inspiration. When I'm coaching, I coach my perspective of inspiration, trying to inspire these kids and trying to tell them, listen, right? The end of the road is a scholarship. The end of the road for you working hard is to save your parents $75,000 a year, Tommy.
Yep.
$75,000 a year.
Yep.
Because back then, when I got a scholarship, my mother could even pay for half a credit for me to go to school. You understand? One of the kids that I coached, Tommy, as I said, going to MIT. He's going to MIT.
It's an expensive school.
Yeah. You understand? And that is it. Another kid just come from Tobago, Tommy. She got a scholarship to Morgan State University. That don't have to pay a penny. She don't have to pay 1 red cent. And that is what it's about. Right? If, Tommy, I get one kid, one kid, a scholarship, and don't have to pay anything, I have done my job. But you know what paying people because hey, look, he get one kid a scholarship and he making noise. One kid a scholarship. You see, they don't understand, Tommy, right? Because they can't even get 1/8 of a kid a scholarship. And that's part of the problem. I always tell them about the 9 times table. The 9 times 10 is 90, and the 9 times 10 is 91. 9 times 10 is 90, and 9 times 11 is 91. You're only looking at the one you have wrong. Yeah. But, let me say welcome to Vishnu Pandit, top of the evening, Professor, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. The reason I was locked into WZYE is because you are a person of integrity and also Tommy blessings everyone. And listen, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Tommy, when we come here, we're not trying to bamboozle people, right? You know what I'm saying, Trinidad? Bamboozle people and come here with
Mama
lies
guy.
and propaganda. You understand?
Mama guy.
Mama guy, yeah. We didn't come to mama guy you. We bring you the facts, the truth. And
That's
so
it.
far, Tommy, there's gonna come a day when we talk about the 9 times 10 is 91, 9 times 10 is 90, and the 9 times 11 is 91. There's gonna become a point in time where we make mistakes. Everybody make mistakes.
Absolutely.
Right? However,
but you have to
go ahead.
But you have to be man enough to own up, to apologize, to correct, and do what's right, even if it embarrasses you.
Correct, Tommy. Right? And don't come and lie because you are supporting our party. You come in and you lying to make. I'm sorry. The way how I get it, my integrity is all that I have, and I guard my integrity. That's why when all them fellas them going and say all kind of thing about Wall Street, and I just play a quote here. Right? And sometimes it go over people's head, right? But Tommy, what is the reason? Before we go for the break, what is the reason you go in and bad talking a person and you know it's not true? Why is that? You can't be a man, Tommy. You have to be a mannequin. You cannot be a man.
A mannequin.
Or the other MM. What is the other MM, Tommy? What is that one that us call it? Yeah, you know that one.
I ain't saying it.
Oh God! Tommy falling for the.
No, I ain't going there.
Tommy ain't taking basketball.
I ain't going there.
Yeah, but Tommy, and this is what I do understand. You understand? And so listen to Gordon Ganga Chana, Dry Gin Joseph. Right?
But you do try to mash down black people to lower than where they are, but it will not always be like this because the longest rope, someone will finish that for me. You see, what people like Mr. Maloney, if is the right analogy, doesn't understand is that when you want better, you first start off by expressing where you are. You cannot lie to yourself and expect to get the desired results. You have to state exactly where you are in order to get to where you need to get to. Else you'll get lost.
Yeah. I tell you. Tommy, I want to address that statement when we come back. Stick and stay, folks. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9. We'll be right back. Don't go now.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
I just want all you to know one thing. When it comes to certain politicians,
I don't care for them. Penny, I don't care for she. Come, I don't care for he. Dolly, I don't care for she. Stewarty, I don't care for he. For 9 long years they sit in the chairs. Country get bruised and nobody care. Crime run wild, money gone astray. Now they in opposition, everybody have something to say. They talking solution morning, noon and night. But when they had power, nothing wasn't right. Economy sinking, people living in fear. Now all of a sudden everybody's an engineer. Penny talking like she have the plan. But where that plan was when Rolly was the man. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Scotland,
I don't care for he.
Regis,
I don't care for she. I don't care for them.
Manning shouting from the back of the line, explaining today what he forget in 9. Marvin talking safety, crime and control. But when he was there, crime take a toll. They posting videos, plenty long speech explaining now what they couldn't reach. They hoping people memory short, but suffering though erase so fast. They had the chance, they had the rain, and leave the country in social pain. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Kareem,
I don't care for he.
Hans,
I don't care for he.
the opposition,
I don't care for them.
you all left the country in a mess and expected to be cleaned up in 8 months. Delusional.
I don't care for she.
Calm.
I don't care for he.
Darling,
I don't care for she.
Stewarty, I don't care for he. PNM.
This is the end.
I don't care for them.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
As long as your heart is clean, don't fear anything. Let them gossip. Let them lie. Let them plan your downfall in secret. It won't work. It never will. Because when your hands are clean and your heart is right, God fights battles you don't even see. He shuts mouths behind your back and turns their evil plans into your promotion. They throw dirt on your name, but God turns it into soil, so you grow even more. So stay calm. Keep your peace. Don't chase revenge. Don't explain yourself. Don't lower your standards to match their bitterness. Time will expose the truth. Karma will play its part. Shame will sit in their lap when they see you rise. Just stay clean, stay kind, because heaven doesn't forget. And life always returns what people plant. They wished you evil, but all they did was bless you, because a clean heart always wins. Drop amen if you receive this message and join our...
When you finish talking bad about me, don't forget to tell them the good I did for you.
We are back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsh, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, share, like, subscribe. Share the live, WZYE 95.1 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And as you join us, please don't forget, share the live. We thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Tommy, Tommy, it's interesting, Tommy. People from other persuasions, when they hear some of the things that I've recommended, they say, boy, Wall Street, boy, boy, let me take this boy. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Hey, good evening, Mr. Hansen, Mr. Tommy, and all the callers, Texas, all the viewers, everybody live happy Experience Tuesday. I know you're going to address that ridiculous comment, but I want you to be proper here. So when you speak, how you say Jamet? Jamet. And when you're speaking about men who just stored feelings, is that real men in Trinidad who just stored feelings more than woman, but even more than my baby mother.
What does call them?
And she gave me hell.
What does call them? What does call them? What is the title you call them?
Oh, yeah. Hey man, you know how you call them? I don't know about the Michael man, but I
Oh God!
Yeah. All right, Mr. Hansel,
Okay,
Mr. Florida.
Next thing they go and say, Tommy and Wall Street calling people names. I know that. I know. But Tommy, it's interesting, Tommy, I'm packing a barrel in my garage, right? And I might end up having to send 2 barrels. And I am going through the barrel, Tommy, and I put in running shoes, spikes, flats, tracksuit, all kind of thing. And I'm saying to myself, boy, I'm asking myself, boy, and my wife just asked me this too, and she just say, Slim, be careful them thing you're packing in there. You could have them people go cuss you already. This is my wife, She say, be careful them thing you're putting in because them people go cuss you. Right? And Tommy, I just had to take the time. Right, Tommy? I had to go and pick this stuff up. Right? I had to make sure the thing is in good shape. Right? I had to go and buy the barrel. I had to pack
the barrel.
I had to pay to ship it.
Pay to ship it. Pay to take it out.
I know all them things, Tommy. And Tommy, sometimes I just ask myself, seriously, why I just put myself through that?
Well, you know why. Because you're showing gratitude.
And then you have people like this guy coming and saying that I want to mash down black people. The PNM just do that. The PNM mash down black people left, right, and they mash down black people left, right, and center. 26.3% black people living below the poverty line under the PNM. Who mashing down black people? Most of the kids going under 30% in SCS black kids. Who mashing down black people? Right? The amount of murders under the PNM, if they're a murder Olympic, they win gold, silver, and bronze. Who mashing down black people? You can't be serious, enough. You can't be serious.
Sometimes I be sitting here and saying, if I ever told my story, if I ever told my situation to someone like Maloney, you'll understand exactly what we're talking about. When we talk about our worst enemy, our own.
But Tommy, I don't think you have the mental capacity to understand. Really and truly. I just don't think so. Caller, hold on. I don't think you have the mental capacity to understand. I just don't.
Presenting Mr. Waffle Man.
Welcome.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah. Hey, good evening, Mr. Plagiarist, and good evening, dear Uncle Tommy. Hey, there are 2 quick things here. One, during the previous CARICOM heads of government meeting, I was very vexed, for a better choice of words, that what the Prime Minister said today, I mean, she hit it out of the ballpark, or was it yesterday? But you know what? It was better she said it in person, okay? You see, up to this day, they have not, and I'm talking about those crooks in CARICOM, I'm calling them that. Those crooks in CARICOM have not up to this day stated the true situation of why CARICOM assets, or an asset like the aircraft, was used and who signed off on it, and the covering for the PNM administration. Since then CARICOM in a bad state if they can't trust, each other. But more so too with the stabbing in the back that they did to Trinidad. So that was brilliant that at least she came out there and she stated the situation, because you know what? If it was me, well, if I was in Trinidad, that is, if it was you guys in Trinidad and something like that went down, well, we ain't maybe in the level of Brent Thomas to have the resources to fight. So if it was some regular black guy or whatever, right, or Indian fella, the rest is history. They just take us down. But because Brent Thomas had the resources and everything, that monkey climbed the wrong tree. So that's what it is. And what is the guy name, whatever? What, bringing on black people? And today they hitting Lennox Smith. You guys know Lennox Smith, right? Yeah. Okay. In Laventille, right? I mean, the audacity to say that, look, Wall Street, we may have our ideological differences, yeah, but this is as far as the U.S. is concerned, okay, your politics. But fact is, you doing more for black people. You're not in public office. You're doing more for black people than any other. Well, than a lot of people. I won't say any other. There are a lot of people doing their part, but not so visible. And but say something like that, mashing down black people. This is why we can't have nice things. As our people, we can't have nice things when you have our own saying crap like that. Lennox Smith, you follow the term skying?
Skying?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, Lennox Smith brought up that last year, I think it was, and I almost like, wow, I can't be hearing right. So we don't know what an outhouse is, right?
Correct.
They have parts in Laventille that still have outhouses, and people who don't have that, they just wrap it up. I don't want to be on radio. I don't want to be crass, right? And they throw it out in the air, throw it off the hills, and they call it skying, defecating. Throw it in a bag and throw it up in the air, and they call it skying, right? Wow. Yeah, I just to tell you that, and yet you people still voting over and over and over again with that. I mean, what's his name went up the other day out in Canada, down close to me, down on my side. You're familiar with Canada, right?
Yeah, of course.
It was like it's like flipping Call of. Hey, man, it's like flipping Call of Duty out there.
They leave Canada to
boy,
rot.
When I look, I walk those damn stairs myself, those steps and some of them, plannings out there myself, as a young fella, and maybe as an adult.
And Mr. Waffler, a man go come here and say, well, I bringing on black people. Look what the PNM.
What the hell is this?
That's their stronghold,
And they will still listen. So the skying still, and listen, is like Call of Duty out there. I don't know if you're familiar with video games and stuff. Call of Duty. Yeah. They're shooting from one building to the next to each at each other from building to building. So you know what, boy? Trader is not a real place. It's not a real place.
Anyway. Look at the proximity.
Cheers.
Look at the proximity of these neighborhoods to the capital.
Look at the proximity. Look at the proximity, Tommy. And Tommy, what is so sad, Tommy, is that when you want to become a Pontius Pilate or pilot, whatever it is, and you always talking about God this and God that and God the other, you have to be a hypocrite. Miss Santa Cruz is absolutely correct about him. He's a first-class hypocrite.
Yep.
He's as hypocrite hypocritical as they could come. And I could see why he's a PNM, because the PNM is a hypocritical party. And that fella, he just love abuse.
You see, and the thing is that both you and I could say that because we've been there, done that.
Correct.
I took a chance, pulling some of my buddies, pool our resources, and decided that we were going to open a legacy company in Trinidad to provide employment and to change the landscape in a lot of ways. And do you think that I got embraced in the way that I should have?
No.
Instead, we took a beating.
Please. And Tommy, you know what's sad, boy? No, you could support whichever party you want. That is your right. That is your right to support whichever party you want. But Tommy, at some point, boy, as you just say, Tommy, you have to look in the mirror, boy. And you have to see who it is when the PNM in power, who it is them giving all kind of thing, boy. Giving them. And when a little black boy from Chumaka Claventry come and asks for something, you, as a person that look like him, crying him down and tell him, let him come and pay for it. And them getting lease for years upon years upon years. Man, look. As the former say,
just drink your man, get on my face. Just drink your man, get on my face. Just drink your man, get on my face.
As he said. But Tommy, again, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar is correct again. And I hear Marvelous Marvin talking about how come they don't have no press conference in 2 months. Them can't be serious, you know. Them cannot be serious. How they have a press conference in 2 months, Tommy? That is the new kicky on. Why didn't have a press conference? Or you will not say a mama pool. What is a mama pool, Tommy?
A mama pool is what is called a man who is same or whatever.
Oh, I think I see. Wait up. I think I see something in here. A mama pool. Hold on, let me go back to that. Bueller says, I will never be part of that program. He said, I want to control this program, and said, go and listen to another program. He said that more than once. So I am doing it now. He needs to learn public relations. Mr. Florida.
Yeah, a mama pool is a man who like getting the fobs.
Like what?
Who like getting the fobs.
Like it.
If you understand what I'm doing.
Isn't that the same thing as the M&M or MM man?
Yeah,
okay.
They like it in the fobs.
Oh, okay. Oh God! Yeah, old lady is here. I tell you, Mr. Jacuzzi is a you will not say it's a Makume. Oh, Miss Santa Cruz. Oh, Just Cruz is a Makume. Miss Santa Cruz says a corner house Makume man. What is a corner house Makume man? A person like living in a corner and all he does do is Mako?
I would think so.
Okay, all right. For Sadra, I'm not welcome. Yeah. But so folks, I'll get back to the chat. I want you all to listen to this, right? I want you all to listen to this. Listen to this. Again, the Prime Minister is absolutely correct, Tommy. Yeah. 100% correct again. Take a listen.
A message from Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar. A welcome decision. I am pleased to announce that today the heads of government of the Caribbean community, CARICOM, accepted and approved my proposals relating to issues surrounding the reappointment of the Secretary General. During the retreat for heads held on the July 6, 2026, I steadfastly maintained Trinidad and Tobago's objections to the process used in the reappointment of the Secretary General and respectfully submitted that the issues surrounding that process should be referred to the Caribbean Court of Justice, CCJ, for an advisory opinion in accordance with Article 212 of the revised Treaty of Chaguaramas. Article 212 of the revised Treaty of Chaguaramas provides a mechanism where CARICOM may refer to the CCJ questions surrounding the interpretation of treaty provisions for the court's opinion and guidance. I wish to thank my fellow colleague heads for supporting Trinidad and Tobago's proposals, which were viewed as consistent with CARICOM's commitment to the highest standards of good governance and institutional improvement principles, which I have always championed as necessary for the future of CARICOM. This outcome is a testament to the chairmanship of CARICOM by the Honorable Philip J. Pierre, Prime Minister of St. Lucia, who facilitated consensus and the opportunity for the region to move forward in unity to advance the well-being of all the people of CARICOM.
You know, Tommy, it's just interesting, It's just interesting, When you are a transformational leader, this is what happens, right? And the PNM saying all kind of thing, right? But look at it now. The Prime Minister is 100% correct. 100% correct, right? But let's listen to what the person himself had to say. Let's listen to
maintained its objection to the process used in the reappointment of the Secretary General of the Caribbean Community, CARICOM. CARICOM acknowledged that the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago desires to have the issue of the reappointment of the Secretary General referred to the Caribbean Court of Justice, CCJ, to render an advisory opinion thereon. To facilitate this request, the community agrees to commence proceedings to secure such advisory opinion in accordance with Article 212 of the revised Treaty of Chaguaramas. The community acknowledged that this is the very purpose for which the CCJ was created, to be a treaty interpretation body. The community further agreed that the status quo with respect to the reappointment of the Secretary General shall remain unless and until the community considers the said advisory opinion from the CCJ. The community agreed that this way forward allows for this matter to be resolved in an amicable manner without prejudice to the ability of the community to conduct its affairs. In this context, the community reaffirmed that the ongoing review of the governance architecture is part of the broader mandate agreed at the previous conference in St. Kitts and Nevis to strengthen the governance of the community and enhance its effectiveness. The heads further underscored that this process does not impugn the integrity of any member, state, or individual, but rather it reflects the community's collective commitment to continuous institutional improvement with the highest standards of good governance. The heads have reaffirmed their commitment to the ideals and objectives of the community and will continue to move forward in unity to advance the interests of the region during these difficult times, recognizing the myriad of challenges the community faces currently. This is the end of the statement.
There you go. Statement agreeing with Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar. But there is more. Listen to the news up the island.
The reappointment of the CARICOM Secretary General, Dr. Carla Barnett, is reported to have dominated the retreat, with the leaders of Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica submitting letters to their colleagues. They are both questioning the procedure adopted by CARICOM when they met in St. Kitts and Nevis in February in agreeing to another 5-year term for Barnett. In a 22-page letter, Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister, Kamla Persad-Bissessar, said that the matter should be sent to the Caribbean Court of Justice, the CCJ, for an opinion, and in the interim suggested that Barnett be employed on a month-to-month basis until the decision of the CCJ is given. Prime Minister Prasad Visesa, who has publicly stated in the past that she would not recognize the incumbent Secretary General after her first term expires in August, wrote in a letter that the position of Port of Spain is not intended to create division within CARICOM. As far as she is concerned, it is to preserve the constitutional order upon which the legitimacy and credibility of CARICOM ultimately depends. For his part, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, in his letter, has indicated that his country is not seeking to overturn the decision of the regional leaders, but he remains concerned that the approach taken has neither resolved the matter nor promoted the spirit and goals of the revised Treaty of Chaguaramas. In his letter, Prime Minister Holness wrote that Kingston's position reiterates one taken on May 8th. He is reiterating that Jamaica is not by this letter seeking to overturn the decision taken in February 2026 to appoint the Belizean economist to the top post. Holness said that as a matter of principle, the fact that one CARICOM member state has formally and consistently expressed opposition to a matter on procedural and other grounds, and the fact that the issue has since become one of public controversy should be of grave concern to everyone and should not be disregarded. The Secretary General saga aside, the leaders met on Monday with the regional private sector grouping to discuss improving trade, not only within the 15-member grouping, but further afield. Following the deliberations, Dr. Patrick Antwine, the Chief Executive Officer and Technical Director of the CARICOM Private Sector Organization Secretariat, provided details on the meeting.
Well, I think the heads and the people of the community recognize that this issue of affordability, that's a global issue, having regard to all of the various influences we see reflecting on their plates, in their sectors, in their businesses, and in the macroeconomics in terms of inflation rates and what's happening with the trade balances in many countries, is in fact the issue of the moment. And so the private sector breakfast dealt with affordability and how we actually meet the challenge of affordability in a number of ways. The first way we looked at is how we do that by actually sourcing more efficiently, what we call import diversification. And this comes on the back of recognizing that although we've done a lot of work in exporting and export diversification to other markets and different products, we've not put the same economic research and other energies into looking at how we look at sources of diversification on the import side for goods from various countries, from various sources, and that was really the first component. The second component was how do we ensure that we do no further harm in terms of importing cost influences that would make it more difficult for us to meet these challenges going forward. And in this regard, we had some discussions around the International Maritime Organization's net zero framework, which is proposed to cut greenhouse gas emissions from the maritime sector in deliberate ways by 2030 and then again by 2040, ultimately to reducing it to near zero by 2050. What we've indicated to heads is that the implications of this for the private sector, particularly for the countries that are poorly served or serviced by the feeder maritime services, is really not benign. And so we explained that we needed to look at what the price, cost, and other implications were, and other implications mean the sustainability of these services into these countries that are already thinly serviced, some of them by 1 and 2 feeder lines. And then the discussions around that led us to look at what else can be done. And we looked also at the issue of intra-regional sourcing in the discussion session. And this is something that builds on the commitments that heads gave.
Dr. Patrick Antwine.
So you see, Tommy?
Yes, sir.
At the end of the day, Tommy, you could jump high, you could jump low. The Prime Minister is correct again. And CARICOM has finally come to the conclusion that now listen, they're going based on her recommendation or no?
Yeah, but she's following. She obviously read the 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 notes, or should I say, the revised Treaty of Chaguaramas.
Or she read the playbook. Let me say she read the playbook.
She read the playbook.
She read the playbook. Yeah. And I just get this from JC Men. And this is so correct, yeah? Right? If Kamala stand up, the vex. If she sit down, the vex. If she walk, the vex. If she don't walk, she vex. The vex. If she talk, the vex. If she say quiet, the vex. Right? If she don't call a press conference, she vex. The vex. Right? Every single thing that the Prime Minister does, and it turns up gold, they vex. They're trying all kind of things. Now Marvelous Marva talking about 2 months and they didn't call a press conference. 2 months. Tell me, boy. I tell you, boy. I tell you, let me go back to the chat. Let me go back to the chat.
Yeah. So no, there's absolutely no question why PNM had power for so long. They undermine every opposing force,
Everyone.
especially when in governance.
Everyone. Oh, and I just see Just School send me the same thing too. Thank you, Just School. Yeah. Tommy, it's like every time they try, right, to throw the spaghetti on the wall and see if it will stick using the spaghetti theory, what happens?
The results are the same. But as we know, what Marvin said, he meant it. He's going to deploy the propagandists in every nook and every cranny.
What we have is a man telling you, telling you that you all have to be propagandists of the PNM. That's what you all have to do. You all have to tell the truth, All you all have to do is propaganda.
Spread the gospel.
Spread the gospel of the PNM. Remember to spread the gospel of the PNM. That is it. And that gospel, it don't have to be truth. Right? It don't have to be truth. Yes, it's truth. They're upset because they thought that when they go to CARICOM, Tommy, oh Lord, they was waiting for the Prime Minister, boy. They're waiting. But you know what happened? They're upset. They're very upset. Now,
you see, they were in CARICOM, they were there in CARICOM before, and all they did is just had a good time. They didn't make any progress. I look how long CARICOM's in existence. You telling me that up to now they're not talking about a common currency?
What common currency? For me, that's too much change for them. That's too much change for them. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Ansel, Mr. Tommy, and everyone. Mr. Ansel, so they have a scene, right? When the Congo line and the music stop playing, and when the gravy stop playing, you have to listen to the one who have the sea.
Okay. Say that again.
I say when the music stop playing in the Congo line, and gravy stops playing, you have to listen to the one who have the sea now.
Okay. Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So because they know that what was running before ain't happening again.
Correct. Them days done.
Yeah. So what they had to do, they had to listen to the Shield of America.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised, Mr. Anselm, that you hear plenty people from the CARICOM going across to the Shield of America. Because that's not just security, that's going to be food security, everything, trade and everything.
But look at it. prime minister offered the thing with the limb to the people of CARICOM. She
But
offered
that
that to
was
them.
the
Prosthetic, yes.
Yeah.
She offered that to them. You understand?
You see, so they're seeing the benefits that the now seeing the benefits that Trinidad have, because before they was feeding on the gravy train. But the gravy train get empty now, so we'll wait and see. All right, look on this then.
Yeah. And the PNM no longer there. The PNM is no longer there. But folks, so when I got these pictures, I decided right away to do an editorial.
Yep.
Because a picture tells 1,000 words.
1,000 words.
A picture tells 1,000 words. And
Every picture.
Yes, and the PNM had to eat their heart out. Because this is not what they wanted to happen, you know. This is not what they wanted to happen. Take a listen.
The pictures tell a different story at CARICOM. An editorial by Professor Wall Street. For days, political opponents and some PNM supporters predicted that Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar would receive a cold reception at the 51st CARICOM Heads of Government Conference because of her previous comments on regional issues. The narrative was that she would be isolated, unwelcome, and diplomatically sidelined. The images emerging from St. Lucia tell a very different story. Photographs from the opening ceremony show Prime Minister Persad-Bissessar warmly greeting and engaging with numerous heads of government and senior regional leaders. The smiles, handshakes, embraces, and animated conversations captured in these images are difficult to reconcile with the claims that she would be shunned by her CARICOM colleagues. Diplomacy is often measured not only by official communiques, but also by personal interactions. These photographs depict a prime minister who appears comfortable, respected, and fully engaged among her regional peers. Rather than standing alone, she is seen participating in the very relationship building that CARICOM summits are designed to foster. It is also important to remember that disagreement among leaders does not automatically translate into diplomatic hostility. CARICOM has always been a forum where leaders debate difficult issues while continuing to work together in pursuit of regional interests. Strong opinions are part of democratic leadership, and mature diplomacy allows room for differences without destroying relationships. Those who hope to see Trinidad and Tobago embarrassed on the regional stage will likely be disappointed. Instead, the conference has presented images of normal diplomatic engagement between Prime Minister Persad-Bissessar and fellow Caribbean leaders. Politics should never blind us to reality. Whether one supports the UNC, the PNM, or no political party at all, the evidence before us should matter. The photographs from St. Lucia suggest that Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister was received as a fellow CARICOM leader and participated fully in the proceedings. Critics remain free to debate her policies, her speeches, and her positions on regional integration. That is a legitimate part of democratic discourse. However, it is equally important that criticism be grounded in facts rather than assumptions. In this case, the facts are visible for everyone to see. The images from the 51st CARICOM conference portray a prime minister who was welcomed, who interacted warmly with fellow heads of government, and who represented Trinidad and Tobago on the regional stage with confidence. Whatever expectations some political opponents may have had, the photographs tell a story that is difficult to ignore. The picture.
So there you have it, story, Tommy.
Yeah.
It's difficult to ignore. Yeah?
Yeah.
A story, a picture that's difficult to ignore. They can say what they want. They can say what they want, whatever they want. Right? Because that's what they wanted, you know. That is not what they wanted.
They wanted chaos.
Chaos, bacchanal and confusion. Yeah. You know, Tommy, God bless them, go ahead.
A pleasant good night to you, Professor, Uncle Tommy, and all the listeners
Yeah.
on WZYE TV.
Yeah, man.
Same to you.
In Jesus' name, we meet again on another day.
Yeah.
So, Gordon, Dryden, Patricia, Weed, Waffle, and Redrick. Have I?
Yeah.
And then the next little one the other day. What red? Some red.
Red Fox. P&M Red Fox.
Yeah, Red Fox. Yeah. And I want to call out April Brown. Yeah, Shada Brown from Don Diego Martin Day. He was the foreign mischief affair, right? Of an affair minister. But you give up, you open your mouth and you shame yourself every wrong by. Because you see statesmanship at the highest level. And I want to tell you, every wrong, I'm calling your name on WZYE TV tonight to tell you that when you open your mouth to insult my prime minister, my honorable prime minister, that she don't make the Caribbean shame and the world shame. Shame on all of every wrong. Because you know why? It come out in the open now to see that Keith Rowley and all in the cabinet was just a puppet. I don't have to stay quiet. And couldn't open all their mouth and toe the line. But you see what statesmanship and independence is about? Because when one knows where they stand and know what is diplomacy, this is how it get respect. You see how it be resolved? So it had no puppet. Well, Raleigh did run up the Caribbean, down the Caribbean to negotiate for Maduro to remain the president by default in Venezuela. Now, you see due process and the laws of all these nations and them is in play. But the nice thing about it and the moral of the story is that my esteemed political leader go to CARICOM and get the respect she deserves. Because Rowley try and every Bronx try to say that we are an independent state, but while the Caribbean rally around Rowley to get the Venezuelan gas. So, Professor, kudos. And you see what a prime minister who care about the people and the country first. That's what we talk about. Economic power, stability, and trade. Right? So now, as the caller would say, we have a prosthetic company in Trinidad and Tobago set up here that we extended outwards. Not like Eric Williams when he built Mount Hope Medical Complex to say that it will be the complex at the Caribbean. So you have medical tourism. People could come and do the surgery in Trinidad here. And that's straight on the wayside. No, she go on, the Prime Minister, our esteemed political leader, go on and market it. And Rowley did only talk about a ferry to go up the Caribbean. Now she put it up the Caribbean and put it to them that it will be available. So it's them to sign on, and the faster they sign on to it, is faster it will be happening. So, Professor Nogotomi, what we call that? Not progress?
Absolutely.
And true single market and economy of the Caribbean. So you see what it is really about? So this is our Prime Minister really looking and keeping the agreement of the single market and economy and free movements of the citizens to the Caribbean. That is what our Prime Minister, and that is what honesty and people-centered is about. Thank you, Professor Nogotomi. So let it, Pashura, Weed, and all of them, just study don't do the longest for them now. Good night.
Good night.
You know, Tommy, I think what happened, I think they expected that the Prime Minister might have run around, hide, and don't go to CARICOM. Right? Or send a representative. That's what they want. And if she did do that, oh God, Tommy, All man jack, right? But I come out a little hole. All man jack.
I told you so whole.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, because for me, I used to say that, this, most of the PNM supporters have 2 BAc degrees.
Bacchanal confusion.
Yeah, what's the other one?
Blame and complain.
There we go. So you remember that, boy?
Yes, Professor.
Yeah. I did a good job in the class, Tommy, boy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What do I get?
You got A plus.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Bacchanal and confusion and blame and complain. Most PNM supporters have 2 BAc degrees. Bacchanal and confusion and blame and complain.
Next time Prime Minister goes to CARICOM, I want her to carry a plan for a single currency.
That should happen. I know that's one of your baby.
Yeah.
I know that's one of your baby.
That was my mantra when I had my TV show.
Yep. Let me say welcome to Nadira. Nadira, welcome. How are you? Michael also. Welcome, Michael. How everything going on? Uncle T, welcome. Uncle says, my PM don't play golf. She fixed what Rowley damaged. She will get back the money, PNM thief. Okay, I see Michael have a sighting there with Monica. Monica live in Marabella, close to Sando. George Ramdeen, welcome. Sharon Bicky and Shanja Ragbear. Good evening to you, lovely ladies. Blessing. Yeah, same to you guys too. Yeah, welcome Everton, Lewis, and Wendell Seals. Yeah, so Just Cool City, the galleon passage going to Venezuela Friday with relief supplies. Yeah, I saw the video. Yeah, you know. Nadira, good night to you. Tommy, and I just say this, the Prime Minister is April 22nd, I'm April 20th. We really don't tote feelings. And we have a lot of patience. But when our patience run out, that is it. We have a lot of patience. When our patience run out, cancel Christmas. That is it. That is it.
Good night, Irene.
Good night, Irene. Correct is right. Good night, Irene. Yeah. And you see, if people are really, 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 really serious and look at the things that has been happening for Trinidad and Tobago, right? They will have a whole different perspective on things. Let me take this voice.
Did at Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and everybody in the village. I prefer to say this here than on the chat. I want to remind Demonic Gordon. You're talking about, they didn't forget that Kamala talk about Trinidad is not an ATM. They didn't forget Rowley neither. When he said that we have enough vagrants here, if you don't have money and you don't know where you're going, don't come here because we have enough vagrants. So when you see you want to remember one, we will remember the other one too. You want to run your mouth, right? Wall Street, was just asking about the what's that well, it's called the house Makume man. That's like, I tell you, some men are worse than women. They sitting down there in the corner house, peeping through the window and asking if yellow is still the code, right? If they're supposed to ask certain dropouts, right? If they should ask certain dropouts, if yellow is still the code. I tell you, they're worse than some women. Thanks a lot, Wall Street.
I tell you.
Oh God.
I tell you.
Tommy, when a woman call it her name.
It's bad. It's terrible.
When a woman say, here's a something wrong.
Yeah. You're in a bad state.
You're in a bad state. If a man say, it's all right. But when a woman say, You understand?
Terrible.
Terrible. You know, you had to check yourself, Tommy.
Or you wreck yourself.
Yeah. If a woman telling you that, you had to check yourself.
Yep.
I mean, you may think you may not raise welcome. You may think that she's just saying that for this or she's saying that for that. Tommy, I agree with you, you know. Because the kind of things that's it's just mind-boggling.
Hmm.
You had to be a corner house,
Yep.
You I didn't know that there was a corner house too.
Hmm.
Tom, you know there's food corner house, right?
Well, you are living and learning.
Yeah, I'm telling all you, I learning, you know. I didn't know there is a food corner house to the boy, nah boy, nah. And them know, Them know. Hmm. Oh, you know what? Let me play this other one here. I've had this here. Sometimes I just have things sitting here. Hey, Tommy, boy, bacchanal in the Balize when we come back, boy. After the break, I want to tell all you about this bacchanal in the Balize. But take a listen to this.
It's a great pleasure to be here and to participate in this most important event. It is an honor to address the Society of Petroleum Engineers of Trinidad and Tobago section at the 2026 Mature Basins Energy Symposium. I would like to thank the Society for the invitation yet again and for convening this forum, which provides an opportunity to encourage discussion amongst our industry experts and develop solutions for our energy sector.
There you have it, guys. There you have it. For me, I learning too, you know, you're welcome. Just go say read in the corner house. George, she have your alone rolling, you know. She have me rolling too. George Ramdin said, and I'm on Sammy Gill, you have me rolling. Good evening, sis. I learning. Monica Ramki soon say a corner house a three-sided view. You can mark from three sides. Oh God! Hey, Monica, you good? Semantics say, ha Anna. You could see from all sides of the house. Oh boy. Judy Ali, welcome. Hey, well, she could tell me. So you in Trinidad, you can hear this stuff. I know joke, you know. Oh God! A corner house Marco. You know, just a Marco, you know, Tommy. He's a corner house Marco. Lord of his mercy.
You know, that got me thinking of my house on the corner. And I just stopped and thought, I said, I have 4 places I could macro from.
Yeah, you watch now, Tommy.
Either side, the front and the back.
Yeah, Tommy, you know you could start macroing on this side here. Right? Every person go wrong, so you go so. And every person goes so you go so. And every person go to the back, you go wrong to the back. Yeah. Now we gotta call it a 4 corners Marco. Corners Marco alone for that.
Marco on every side.
No just. Yeah. That's a 4-sided Marco. Yeah. Candy says, marvelous, take note, more to come, Grenada. PM huge, anti-can. Yeah. Yeah, man. Uncle say, Gordon, put 3 PNM judges and he will get good judgment. Why? Bulsang say he just passing through. Good night to you, Bulsang. We're going, brother. Yolanda Cordner, welcome. A blessed night to everyone. Welcome to you.
Welcome.
You know, Tommy, you know what does get to me, boy? In that a lot of the information we bring is a lot of factual information, right?
True.
And like, excuse me, yesterday we talked about the Harid case and the prison conditions.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been an issue for years upon years. And I really don't mind, Tommy, if that issue is fixed. I don't mind. Because sometimes it takes one of them people to get arrested or detained, and they complain in order for people to understand that, you know what, the small man, as Anderson say, the small man, right? The small man had to deal with that whenever them end up in there. And most of the time, Tommy, guess who ended up in there?
The small man.
It's the small man. Yeah? Indra, welcome. Good night. Indra says good night. Everyone locked on and taking everything. It's the small man. It's the small man.
Yeah.
Yeah? And finally, Tommy, finally, we have a government who don't care how big he is, Tommy. Don't care if he's a big fish. Don't care if he's a big fish. And you're doing illegal things now, Tommy. You have to watch your back.
Yep.
Tommy,
we have a harpoon for you.
You have a harpoon for you.
If you're a big fish.
One. Joan Ramratan said he had to spend summer vacation. One. All it takes, Tommy, is one. And for them to straighten out. Yeah? Ninja Girl, welcome. Blessed night to Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. Always locked on and listening. Great program. And Tommy, all it takes is one. And which government do that? Tommy, the PNM would have never, ever, Tommy, go after one of them. Never.
They haven't.
Well, correct is right. Correct is right. Yeah? So let me see. I've seen some new faces here. And we're going to go for the break. And when we come back, folks, we have a video for you. You really and truly want to see this. Can. Good night to all people. Hold on. Well, let's say welcome to, that's Kaum. What is that, Tommy? Com? You go just say can. Good night to all people in the chat. This is very good information with good humor. Thank you. Sharks or sardine in the same jail for them. Andrew Sampat. Always say welcome to Andrew. Say welcome to Cam.
Welcome, Andrew. Welcome.
What is that one there?
Welcome, Andrew.
Egypt? Who Egypt playing?
Egypt played already. Didn't Egypt play already?
Monica Ramke soon say Argentina going up tonight. Folks, we're going to take that break. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Stick and stay. In the village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Washington. We have 1 long hour to go. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington U on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509.
So, Tommy, the Hadiths have appealed again. Okay, they have appealed again. And Mr. Florida, welcome.
Hey, good night again, Mr. Tony and everyone. Hey, Monica, you see why you're living in a corner house? You see that game delay or... Well, Mr. Hanson, I was watching something on TV today with mangoes in Trinidad and all the byproducts it was getting with mango.
Yeah.
Like, it was, you know what I'm talking about, right?
No, I didn't see it.
But I hope somebody had a video, but I could see that again, because I'm looking for it and I can't find it. But it's a convention with mango and many byproducts you could get with mango, Mr. Hanson. I was amazed when I see all them byproducts.
That was an old program, right?
That's an old film.
No, that's not an old program. I saw something. They had a kind of seminar or conference, whatever it is, and mangoes.
Yeah, yes.
And it was making all different type of items with mangoes. I saw something.
But I wish you could get a template out for the people to see the value where we have. All right, look on this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's an old show.
Yeah, that's true, no. I know joke. The type of things. So folks, I hope they don't take Faris Awari, yeah? I hope they don't take Faris Awari.
Why?
So the Hadiths have appealed.
Why you hope they don't take Faris Awari?
You want them to take him?
Of course.
Take a
Hadid's appeal refusal of release from detention by Derek Achong. Businessman Dominic Hadid and his wife Genevieve have appealed High Court Judge Frank Seepersad's refusal to order their release from detention over an alleged plot to kill key government officials. In an appeal filed earlier today, lawyers representing the couple, led by senior counsel Douglas Mendez, raised more than a dozen grounds of appeal, claiming Justice Seepersad made several errors in refusing their release from preventive detention orders, PDOs, last week. They claimed Justice Seepersad was wrong to rule that they could be compensated by the state if they eventually succeed in their substantive lawsuit, in which they alleged they were targeted by the government based on their ethnicity and an ongoing legal dispute over the termination of leases for state land. The continuing deprivation of liberty is the paradigm of irreparable harm. Liberty taken cannot afterwards be restored. The breach, having occurred, cannot ever be undone, they said. They also contended that Justice Seepersad wrongly required the couple to prove that their continued detention was illegal. They claimed the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, TPS, and the state were instead required to justify the lawfulness of their detention. The misallocation of the burden caused the learned judge to overstate the respondent's prospects and to understate the appellant's, thereby vitiating the assessment upon which the refusal of interim relief was founded, they said. The couple also claimed that Justice Seepersad failed to properly consider their allegations of discrimination. The learned judge erred in law in his provisional assessment of the merits by unduly deferring to the minister in circumstances where the appellants had adduced credible and largely unchallenged evidence that demonstrated that prima facie the arrests, detentions, and PDOs were procured for an improper purpose and in bad faith, they said. They further claimed that Justice Seepersad failed to consider evidence they presented regarding the conditions of their detention at the Golden Grove State Prison in Aruca. The couple's lawyers said the appeal is urgent and should be heard on an expedited basis before July 27th. The Hadids and a 69-year-old relative, Star Sabga, were detained 2 weeks ago as police officers executed search warrants at their homes and offices.
So, Tommy, why should they be heard before other people?
Because they're big in the dance.
So their case should be heard by July 27. What about all the other people sitting down there before them? What about them?
They don't have the wherewithal.
And Tommy, I hope the justice system in Trinidad and Tobago do not send the wrong message with this.
Let's all hope so, but we know how imbalanced, or should I say, how corrupt it could become.
Tommy, I hope they don't send the wrong message. And I have a video to play after this one with respect to why I am saying that. But let's finish listening to this.
The warrants indicated that they were being investigated for conspiracy to commit murder. The PDOs, which will remain in effect while the state of emergency remains in place until mid-September, stated that they were being detained over an alleged plot to murder government officials and MPs. The probe allegedly stemmed from intelligence gathered by a national security organization that was not identified in the PDOs. Justice Seepersad refused their interim release, but granted them leave to pursue a substantive case. It is essential to distinguish that even if their arrests and detentions were invalid, such does not impact the decision of the minister to issue the PDOs, he said. Although he acknowledged the conditions the couple had to endure and continue to endure in prison, Justice Seepersad said they could be compensated through damages if they are eventually successful in their legal challenge. While the court appreciates the distress from detention, it does hold the view that there may be greater harm if they are released and the intelligence upon which the police and minister acted proves to be true, Justice Seepersad said.
Tommy, I hope that this doesn't happen. Where's that? All of a sudden, their case is heard before other people. That should not happen. I don't care how much senior counsel they have. Right? That means to say that the system is different. I know it's different strokes for different folks. But this is going to crystallize it. But Tommy, here is one that I've been sitting on for a little bit, because this is a concern. This is a big concern. But it appears that the person that came out and said that it is not true. I want you to listen to this.
Magistrate neck.
Folks, listen to this. Will I hear that one there that they just talked about? But listen to this.
Magistrate next. Intelligence report alleges bribes for favorable rulings by Anna Ramdas. The arrest of a sitting magistrate is said to be imminent as law enforcement intensifies its crackdown on white-collar crime in Trinidad and Tobago. The impending high-profile arrest follows the issuance of preventive detention orders, PDOs, against businessman Dominic Hadid, 52, his wife, Genevieve, also called Genevieve, 42, and relative Star Sabga, 69, over allegations of a conspiracy to assassinate senior government officials. The Express was last week reliably informed by senior national security officials that intelligence gathered locally and internationally points to a top-ranking member of the judiciary, with investigators allegedly uncovering a paper trail of money obtained through bribes in exchange for favorable court rulings. The Express was informed that, based on an intelligence report dated June 2026, the magistrate has been deemed to be compromised and co-opted by foreign nationals residing in Trinidad and Tobago and is alleged to have facilitated money laundering. The intelligence report cites at least 2 specific cases in which the magistrate allegedly received bribes amounting to tens of thousands of United States, U.S. dollars in exchange for favorable rulings. One case involved proceedings in which a substantial amount of local and foreign currency was seized by police. The magistrate allegedly ordered that all of the money be returned to the individual who is suspected of paying a bribe in exchange for that ruling. The intelligence report states that, despite compelling arguments by the Financial Investigations Bureau, FIB, regarding the seized cash and the need for further investigations, the magistrate allegedly ordered that the money be returned, thereby facilitating money laundering by directing that it be released through the issuance of a certified government check. The Express was also informed that the magistrate imposed a lenient sentence on another individual charged with possession of excess ammunition. According to the intelligence obtained, a cash bribe of a specified amount in U.S. currency was allegedly paid to the magistrate, who subsequently ruled that the firearms be returned to the accused. The accused was placed on a cash bond and released. National security officials told the Express that the magistrate maintains bank accounts in the United States and possibly Panama. Preliminary investigations into those accounts have reportedly found that it was quite clear the magistrate was living beyond their means and possessed substantial unexplained wealth when compared with his lawful income. The intelligence report details cash transactions conducted in the United States and deposits made into the accounts. Politicians, contractors under probe too. In addition to the magistrate's imminent arrest, the Express was informed that further arrests are expected as investigations continue into certain political operatives, businessmen, and contractors allegedly involved in large-scale corruption linked to the construction of a well-known building in the capital city. These individuals have reportedly been named in intelligence reports, and several are expected to be detained for questioning in the coming weeks as the investigation progresses. Local law enforcement agencies have been actively investigating the project and have already amassed a paper trail of large cash and check transactions connected to the construction. The investigations are being conducted under several pieces of legislation, including the unexplained wealth provisions of the Civil Asset Recovery and Management and Unexplained Wealth Act. Preliminary investigations have allegedly uncovered evidence that funds connected to the construction project originated from specified offenses, and that there is evidence suggesting the contract sums were artificially reduced. Investigators also believe there is evidence suggesting that certain contractors, including some who are political operatives, received favorable state contracts from which they financially benefited and, in turn, provided inducements. The law and corruption. Several laws in Trinidad and Tobago empower police and other investigative authorities to investigate white-collar crime, corruption, fraud, and illicit wealth. Together, these laws form the legal framework used by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service's White-Collar Crime Unit, the Financial Intelligence Unit, the Director of Public Prosecutions, and other agencies to investigate corruption, money laundering, fraud, illicit enrichment, and other financial crimes. Civil Asset Recovery and Management and Unexplained Wealth Act, 2019. This legislation allows the state to target wealth suspected of being derived from criminal activity, even where there has been no criminal conviction. Under the Act, the High Court may issue an unexplained wealth order requiring a person to account for assets that appear to be significantly greater than their lawful income. If the person cannot satisfactorily explain the source of that wealth, the court may order that the unexplained portion be forfeited to the state as a civil debt. The legislation is intended to follow the money by stripping criminals of the proceeds of crime and disrupting organized crime, corruption, money laundering, and other serious offenses, rather than relying solely on criminal prosecutions. Proceeds of Crime Act, POCA. This law criminalizes money laundering and empowers authorities to trace, freeze, seize, and confiscate the proceeds of crime. It also gives police the authority to obtain production orders, monitoring orders, and restraint orders to trace financial transactions and recover criminal assets. Prevention of Corruption Act. This law creates offenses involving bribery, corruption, abuse of public office, and corrupt transactions involving public officials. It empowers police to investigate and prosecute corruption involving public servants, ministers, members of parliament, and other public officials.
Are you there?
There you have it. We have this magistrate, right? And when you think that will happen?
It's quite possible.
You think
Since after the Hadid incident, anything can happen.
so? All on a sudden, Tommy, we have possibilities with these things happening, right?
Correct.
So you see, Tommy, when people realize there are consequences for their actions, they tend to watch their back. They tend to move a little differently.
Correct.
But if there are no consequences for your actions, you could just go on nilly-willy, man.
So
And
correct.
this is something that the people of Trinidad and Tobago was calling for, asking for a long, long, long time. And finally, Tony, in 2026, we have
Big
alleged
fish.
threats to ministers and the prime minister, and they have to deal with it. Let me say welcome to Patricia Weed. Patricia Weed, welcome. But Tommy, I read what he sent me this, you know. I want to show you something. I don't know why they sent me this.
Mm.
So folks, I don't know. Tommy, what is this? Tell me what is this? What is that?
That's the red sofa. The red sofa. You would know better than me because you've been in there.
No, I never see that red couch. Folks, can anybody help? Patricia Weed, your Ganga Chana Jai Jones. Can you help me with this, please? I don't know to say.
I thought you knew everything that was in Balize house.
No. I never carried me down by the red couch. I never passed by the red couch. No, Tommy. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Folks, do you all know what this is? Oh, Anthony said that's the red couch. That's the red couch?
But they had a twin on two of them.
Oh God. Tommy, you say that a twin couch, Tommy?
They have twin couch and they have twin operatives too.
Yeah.
But besides if you're laughing, you're only laughing. That is not the original red coach, right? That is the new one. No, that is new one.
That's the new one.
Yeah, because the old red coach is supposed to see a parrot.
Okay.
Right, look on this.
That you have the 411.
Yeah. Hey, Patricia Weed, can you help us with that, please? That red couch, the twin red couch, as Tommy said, the twin. Tommy, how it became a twin?
I don't know. I should be asking that question too.
I don't know why. I wonder. Joan Martin said that's the red couch cutting too. Oh God. Judy say ask Anil. Oh God. This Ateku say what she missing. Patty says, well, should that look like a couch? I don't know. I read, but he sent me that. So I asking the question. You tell me if you hold on. You tell me if that is a red couch or not.
Presenting Mr. Waffle Man.
Hey, do ask Anil. You have to ask the parrots. Because you notice every time somebody doing an interview with Rowley and he home, you hear any parrot in the background. So ask the parrot. Not they won't be able to tell you. And that is two individual what you call it? Couch, chairs. The sofa is supposed to be one piece. And this is what the parrot said.
I will get separated.
Nah. You can't separate it unless you take a saw like a magician and do that. You're like a magician. And how you end up with twins? Normally when a magician sewing something in two, whether it's a red couch or a box, you have feet at the end. You don't get twins coming out when it's the box. So nah. That is not the original red couch. I think that is just a distraction so they get our minds off it. Maybe something happening soon that will confirm the red couch. And the person we want to ask, Dolly, forget it. Her lips are sealed. She playing for the other team now. You know, the what you call it, the penny team. So that ain't the red couch.
Where that red couch though he come from? Where that red couch though he come from? You know?
Well. That you have to ask Anil, right? But if you want to go, if you want to get further than that, the parrot. And up to this day, we can't find the parrot. The parrot.
The parrot flew away.
No.
The parrot flew away.
No. Listen to me. You see, with the what you call it just now, you're talking about the Hadid case and stuff, and you say not only local law enforcement intelligence, but international and overseas intelligence. I think the parrot right now in witness protection because the parrot can tell you a lot.
You sure nobody put that parrot in that stew?
What is that?
You sure nobody put that parrot in curry and stew or something?
No.
That parrot in witness protection.
Yeah.
And yeah, he with his protection right now. That parrot know a lot. Yeah, so Anil had the beginning of it or just a piece of it, but ask the parrot. And right now, the most latest interview they didn't hear a parrot in the background. So I think either he choked the parrot and threw it in a river or something, or I feel the parrot in with this protection. That is what's going on. But that is in Balazé house. They wouldn't have. That is not the original couch we look at. We look at a couch. It's a couch that.
All right, I know the original one. Okay.
Nah, that's two separate pieces here. They couldn't saw it. Nah, that way. But before I leave it, I want to ask you this. With
Mr. Waffler.
Straight up stand alone because I can't.
Wait. You break up. Stay by the
They break up bad.
You break up bad. Stay by the
Okay, hold on. No, I'm at a bad spot. Okay, here we go.
Go ahead.
Okay. That better?
That much better, yeah.
All right, yeah. Here's what. When this whole crack break out with the CARICOM Secretariat, was Trinidad standing alone, or was Jamaica supporting them? But it's good we have Jamaica on now, because like two major players in the Caribbean. Was Jamaica with us from the beginning?
I don't remember.
Yeah. But at least, they got to change that math equation now because, Eric Williams said one from what we said from something leaves zero. And now this might be different here. But, okay. Yeah. Right, later. Bye.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Tommy, when you have nothing to say, it's better to keep your mouth shut. You know. Patricia Wheat says, all you drag the CCJ. Now, she will go there. Eh? Mr. Florida, I see you get, somebody tell me you get Patricia Wheat mouth-to-mouth resuscitation and bring she back.
Well, Miss Anderson, you want me to go and look for coffee already? I ain't ready to go and sleep yet today. But now,
I just repeat what people tell me. Like the red couch, somebody tell me what I only hear about the red couch. I didn't even know it was one couch. I see two. I thought it was two.
No, but I know we are texting the pirate going to watch France versus Monaco with his diplomatic passport. So that's why here. So even the pirate have a diplomatic passport. So
yeah. So, all right. Look, even pirate getting diplomatic passport. You see, we drag the CCJ. Now they're gonna go. No, Patricia Weed. CARICOM agreed with her. Tommy, CARICOM agreed with her, Tommy.
Of course.
Them didn't have to agree. Them didn't have to agree, you know. Them agreed with her. Come on, Patty. Come on. Just who said the part of our diplomatic passport? That'll take it away from the part too. Take it away. But folks, when it rain, it pours. That's what they'll say, right, Tommy?
Correct.
When it rain, it pours. Caribbean Airlines drops Blue Water some in-flight service.
Airlines drops Blue Waters from in-flight service. Ends 15-year supply arrangement amid owner's detention by Asha Javed. As the principal owners of Blue Waters remain in prison following their detention under preventive detention orders, PDOs, state-owned Caribbean Airlines, CAL, has stopped serving the company's bottled water on its flights. Guardian Media was told the airline made the decision to discontinue using Blue Waters, which it has served on flights for over 15 years, last Wednesday. Informed CAL sources said that the move was a significant one for the company because it caused a bit of chaos for the staff, as Blue Waters bottled water is served on all of the airline's flights. Crews had to remove the labels of the water before they served, and some crews had to pour water into cups for customers, an informed source said following the decision. CAL is now serving Dasani, also a local bottled water by Caribbean Bottlers Trinidad and Tobago Ltd., which is a subsidiary of the Coca-Cola Company. Guardian Media was told that the decision to switch water brands came from the board, which is chaired by Reina Kalesser. Neither Kalesser nor other company officials could be reached for comment by Guardian Media on what triggered the immediate change by the company. The snap decision meant that, unlike other procurement contracts which are listed on CAL's website, given that it falls under the Office of Procurement Regulations, OPR, no tender was advertised or contract was issued on the company's website as of yesterday. CAL purchases large quantities of water from Blue Waters, and according to payment documents obtained by Guardian Media, the company can easily spend close to $500,000 a year on water. For instance, CAL spent $460,000 on water in 2024. It spent $264,000 on water from Blue Waters on some invoices seen. Blue Waters, which has been around for the last 27 years, was established by Dominic Hadid and is the dominant bottled water brand in TNT. It is exported to several islands across the Caribbean, including Antigua, Barbados, Dominica, Grenada, and Guyana. As of yesterday, Dominic Hadid and his wife, Genevieve, the owners of the company, remained in prison without any charges being laid. They are detained along with their relative, Star Sabga, as law enforcement launched an investigation into an alleged conspiracy to murder Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar and other senior members of her cabinet. On Friday, the couple filed for judicial review and a constitutional motion on their detention. Their lawyers claim their clients are being targeted by the government, based on their ethnicity and an ongoing legal dispute over the termination of leases for state land. According to legal documents, the couple also claimed that the move by the current predecessor-led government to extend the state of emergency last month was unconstitutional, as it sought to target members of the Syrian/Lebanese community, a minority ethnic group, and Dominic Hadid personally. They are of the view that Attorney General John Jeremy was referring directly to Dominic Hadid during his parliamentary contribution on the extension of the SOE. They believe that the allegations arose after Dominic publicly criticized government policy in March and after the cabinet sought to unilaterally terminate leases to state land held by his Blue Waters company in May. There is no and can be no evidence of any plot by the claimants to murder any person because there was no such plot. There is no basis for concluding that there was any evidence of any threat, real or perceived, against any public official, their lawyers have claimed. Attorneys for the Hadids also contended that Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander abdicated the exercise of his discretion in issuing the PDOs, as he failed to take into account relevant considerations, including the couple's standing in the business community, their clean criminal records, the fact that they have 3 young children, the effect on their reputations and businesses, and their medical conditions.
Tommy.
Yep.
Tommy.
Yep.
That reminds me of, finish this a minute, a certain type of privilege in America.
I made this cake especially for you.
Okay.
We were wrong about what happened today.
You know what I'm talking about, Tommy? A certain type of privilege in America.
W begins with the letter W.
Say that again?
Begins with W.
Yes, correct is right. Patty says, Wall Street, please address just. What does that mean? Lawrence Liverpool. What does that mean, Tommy?
I don't know. Who's just?
I don't know what that means. Okay. I don't know. She gotta understand what she means because I don't know what she means. But anyway, folks, here is the let me say thank you to Nyron. Nyron sent me the video with respect to the mango thing, Tommy.
Oh yeah, the mango conference.
Yeah, let me show you what that was about. Oh yeah, that was, boy. I know bloody yeah, you know. But this is the one with the mango thing. Let me say thank you to Nyron. So listen.
Mango is culture to Trinidadians. Every single Trinidadian, whether they like, love, or don't like, mangoes could connect to it. There's a history, there's a memory, there's something that we all can connect to with mango.
Truer words have never been spoken. All types, including mango lovers, foodie adventurers, craft enthusiasts, and skincare and beauty aficionados, were among those gathered to experience all that local mangoes had to offer at the Center of Excellence on Sunday. Artisans and vendors at Mango Mele Titi, a mango-themed food and culture festival now in its 8th year, didn't disappoint as they highlighted how mangoes can be used in various foods, drinks, and products. Interesting options on sale ranged from mango granola, puncha creme, garlic sauce, pancake syrup, vinaigrette, pork pies, and cone, to mango body creams, candles, and air fresheners. One vendor maintained that she ensures no part of the mango is wasted.
Because I loved it so much, I always felt that I had to find something to do with mango, because you always see a lot of mangoes all over the place when it's in season, on the ground, below the trees, wasting. So yeah, I just thought, let me try to see some things, some innovative ways that it can be used and possibly marketed. Because I thought about every single part of the mango that can be used. This is the mango seed. This is the mango seed, right? So throw away nothing.
In events like Mango Mele, many small producers and home-based businesses depend on these opportunities to sell their products. However, founder Madonna Rudet said this event was about more than just supporting local producers for one day.
We help artisans with their brand awareness and simple things like labeling and how they market themselves, how they communicate with customers. The Mango Mile is a platform for them to have that one-on-one conversation with the community. Sometimes they learn what the community needs, what the community wants, how they can tweak a product that would better benefit their customers, and that's what we want.
She added events like these are important as they help strengthen the local economy and communities.
When you come to the Mile, when you're part of the Mile, when you're part of the group, you become part of a community. We're a community of artisans, and we support one another, and it's only through supporting each other that we can all grow together.
Gregory McBurney, TTT News.
Tommy, you see that industry there, Tommy?
Very good.
You see that industry there, Tommy?
This is the
See
eighth.
That?
This is this what we saw there was the 8th.
Yes.
Show. So
Tommy,
apparently it happens once a year.
Tommy, that could be splendiferous, tremendous. That is big, Tommy.
I could see it being huge because a whole lot of mangoes go to waste.
Yeah, I could see that being huge, Tommy. So Alvin say for Christmas we want apples and grapes. We don't want mango. So Patricia Reed upset that Anna Cole Gordon MM and I never addressed it. I address it. You told me? Because I wanted to know what MM means. And she told me what it was. And if he's speaking truth to power, people are saying that he's a MM. Point 14, welcome.
Hey, Wash, it's a pleasant good night to you and your co-host, Uncle Tommy.
Good night, sir.
On WZYE. Right. So, Wash,
yeah.
I like how you played that article with the mango and stuff and how it is they making different products and stuff with the mango.
Yeah.
So, while I was watching the program, probably about a half an hour ago, I'm going through Facebook and I see like the Ministry of Agriculture are, trying to boost or putting things in place to boost the cocoa industry, right?
Right.
So I send them a little message. I send the Minister of Agriculture a little message on Messenger because 2 years ago when I was in Canada, I remember one time I was watching the news now. And when it coming like I think it's either the Christmas holiday or whatever holiday whether they be using chocolate.
Yeah.
They have a shortage of cocoa now.
Right.
And I was saying back then, but how come Trinidad in try to boost the cocoa industry, boy? So when I saw that little video that I came across Facebook, the Ministry of Agriculture, I say no problem, I send them a message and let them know that they could able to try and target Canada because these people there's needed chocolate for different holidays and different events and stuff. And back then, when I see that they have a shortage, I don't know that the shortage now, but they could able to channel, exporting cocoa to that country now because Canada is way, way, way bigger than Trinidad, and we can make huge money from the cocoa that we produce here to across there. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I just said I'm gonna put that out there now. If the government really want to do something with the cocoa, they could start with Canada because these people need the cocoa for the different occasions. Right? So, Dr.
Hey,
listening.
point 14, you want to put the cocoa in the sun.
Well, they got to look for rain.
You say no people have cocoa in the sun.
The cocoa needs sun.
Yeah, but you know some people that say you put the cocoa in the sun. You have cocoa in the sun.
Cocoa needs sun.
Okay. Alright, yeah, okay. No, but Tommy, that mango thing there, that is serious.
Of course.
That's a serious market right there, boy.
And in Tobago, they do blue food.
Yes, my family is one of the top. She's the dashing queen. She makes several products with dashing.
Yep.
Several products with dashing. Look, I have a next voice note here from Shunichon.
Hi, guys. Let me congratulate Mr. Waffler on his contributions tonight. So, Mr. Waffler, you can drop the Lego Trump 2.0 voice on Talk City now. Okay.
Oh, God,
Trump is trouble.
They're exposing Mr. Waffler, boy. So me, I hear you getting a call.
No, that's you.
That's me? No, my phone in ring. Nah. All right. Nah. So we have folks. So, I mean, and this is, we have a next one here, and I want to know who should we blame for this? Inquiring minds want to know, Tommy.
Okay. Inquiring minds will think.
Okay, let me see here. Who should be blamed for this? Because these things seem to be happening. As soon as the UNC come into power, these things seem to be happening over and over and over again. And as we stated previously, Tommy, we just can't go on this way. Take a listen to this.
Munilal, 92 acts of sabotage in oil sector since October by Radhika D. Silva.
You tell me 92 acts of sabotage. 92. 92. 92. Let's listen to that again.
Munilal, 92 acts of sabotage in oil sector since October by Radhika D. Silva. Energy Minister Dr. Rudal Munilal says Trinidad and Tobago's oil infrastructure has been targeted by 92 acts of sabotage between October 2025 and June 2026, costing the state-owned Heritage Petroleum Company more than $1 million in damaged equipment and millions more spent on environmental cleanup and lost oil production. Speaking with Guardian Media at the Daybay Hindu SDMS primary school yesterday, Dr. Munilal said investigators had received credible intelligence suggesting some of those responsible for the sabotage may have links to contractors working in the energy sector. What we have discovered is that there is credible intelligence that acts of sabotage have been taking place involving what we suspect to be persons with some affiliation to contractors, Dr. Munilal said. The minister described the level of vandalism as alarming. Between October last year and June this year, we have had 92 acts of sabotage. It has cost us over $1 million in equipment alone. The cleanup activities have cost millions of dollars, and that excludes, of course, the loss of oil production, he revealed. His comments come less than a week after Heritage Petroleum confirmed that a hydrocarbon leak along GP Road, Barakpur, on June 30th was believed to have been deliberately caused. Preliminary investigations found that approximately 6 feet of pipeline had been intentionally detached, resulting in an oil spill. Heritage activated its incident command system immediately after the discovery, deploying heavy equipment and vacuum trucks to recover spilt oil while placing containment booms in a nearby watercourse to prevent further contamination. Air quality monitoring was also conducted as a precaution for nearby residents. Dr. Munilal said the incident was not viewed as an isolated act, but as part of a broader pattern targeting critical national infrastructure. He noted that similar attacks had affected electricity and telecommunications infrastructure through the theft of copper cables and other materials. In response, Dr. Moon Nilal said Heritage has been instructed to significantly strengthen security across its operations. He said investigators believe some perpetrators may have had legitimate access to energy facilities. I'm told that a Heritage vehicle was seen in the area. We don't know if it was carrying Heritage workers or contractor workers, but we believe the persons who did this had some affiliation with the company itself. He stressed that investigations were continuing alongside the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. We are working with the police, and once the information can be translated into credible evidence that they can prosecute, I'm sure the police would make arrests in due course, he said. The minister also sought to reassure residents living near oil fields and pipelines that public safety remained a priority. He said Heritage's health and safety teams were monitoring affected areas around the clock, while security patrols had been intensified.
You know, Tommy, I don't understand why people just want to do stuff like that. You know?
Wicked.
I don't understand that.
Wicked to themselves.
Yeah, that's your country, man. You know, I mean, I don't get it. Because that is how that has a lot to do with, you know, how the money go into the country. So you want to sabotage that, boy? Boy, oh God, boy, we don't like ourselves, boy. We don't like ourselves. We don't like ourselves. Yeah? You understand? So when they cannot govern, they destroy. Disgusting
right.
SOBs. Sabotaging the government. Let the blighted SOBs continue to turn on them. Yeah, I mean, Bennett Thomas said Trinidad had its Mango Festival at the Center of Excellence last Saturday.
Mm.
Yeah, Mr. Floyd, you see the mango video?
Yeah, that's what I'm calling it to say. You see how much byproduct you getting from that mango?
Boy. Yep.
And there are many more to explore, you know.
Yep.
And this is where we need the AI and the technical department. There's many products we could get many more byproducts from, you know.
Yeah, boy.
Because the technology available right now to research it and to do it. Now we could come up with the own line of preservatives in a sense to sell internationally, you know.
Boy, mango punch. Right? Mango aid, all kind of thing, boy. Real
Yeah,
thing.
but and then with the cocoa and the same sugar cane and the same pepper and the same, we could come up with the own thing and start to manufacture that here, mass production, and have just the small man and the small business owners to become bigger. You know? And these way we have to concentrate on. But when you have people living in a country, 92 sabotage, it's the same oil and gas what we need to build back the economy, to start to diversify. Look what the people doing. That what if UNC start to supply these places with laptops and computers and learning apparatus and furniture, the same thing, and they go sabotage it and they go steal it. So what people really, what they really want in Trinidad and Tobago? They want to go forward or they want to stay how it is, yeah? And that's the question that I have to look in the mirror every day and ask, you know, great program, I laugh today. Everybody, the chat be safe, Mr. Answer, Mr. Tommy, everyone, till we meet Tuesday.
Thank you.
Okay, good night, Mr. Florida.
S. Smooth says, Wall Street, I messaged certain people prior to elections about agriculture and processing plants. Our motto should be plant, plant, plant. No one able to export food products once again to US, UK, and Europe. I think, boy, they need. I want to get in contact with them people, boy. I like that boy, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
I like that mango thing, boy. That mango thing could be really big. That mango thing could be really, really big. Folks, send your closing comments, send your closing quotes, and your closing voice notes to 973-868-144. So put your closing comments in the chat, put your closing voice notes, and you could send your closing quotes to 973-868-1444. Alvin Singh is too much work. What is too much work? Estimates that the Caribbean used to feed Europe and America and Canada at one time, but PNM spent over $1 trillion for the time they've been in government, but visionless. Yeah, but yeah, yeah, but Tommy, Anthony said, Tommy, that's not wicked, that's evil. Wonder what is that? I know you're talking about something.
Talk about the pipeline.
Oh,
the oil.
The sabotage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 92, you know, Tommy, since October, you know. 92.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Deplorable.
That's crazy, man. Why do you want to sabotage if you want to take place? That's beyond it. Anyway, here's my tip. Oh, I want to put this like this. Hopefully my cousin coming back.
As long as your heart is clean, don't fear anything. Let them gossip. Let them lie. Let them plan your downfall in secret. It won't work. It never will. Because when your hands are clean and your heart is right, God fights battles you don't even see. He shuts mouths behind your back and turns their evil plans into your promotion. They throw dirt on your name, but God turns it into soil, so you grow even more. So stay calm. Keep your peace. Don't chase revenge. Don't explain yourself. Don't lower your standards to match their bitterness. Time will expose the truth. Karma will play its part. Shame will sit in their lap when they see you rise. Just stay clean. Stay kind. Because heaven doesn't forget. And life always returns what people plant. They wished you evil, but all they did was bless you. Because a clean heart always wins. Drop amen if you receive this message and join our community for more. God bless you.
Amen.
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all. I like to say what I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, Tommy.
Paul Coelho says, there are moments when tribulations occur in our lives, and we cannot avoid them, but they are there for some reason. Only when we have overcome them do we understand why they were there. Like I say every time, you, the man in the mirror, you must become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be careful out there. Take good care of yourselves, and we'll see each other again on Thursday, God willing. Till then, good night.
Thank you, Tommy. I got a voice
You're
note.
welcome.
Let me play this voice note before we go.
But Wall Street, good night again, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and everybody out here. We had carony greens with the crushed pepper. They were bringing me the last, when they won the award, 2 months before Rowley shut them down, and he lied and he said they were a drain on the treasury, right? And they brought in some 150 million in forex, and he lied and said that they were a drain on the treasury. This time they were bringing in money. 2 months before that, they won the Norris Ryan Award from Clarence Rambarat for small business with the crushed pepper. They were doing very well. But just like everything in this country, PNM destroyed it. They destroyed that 9 years or something they were there. They destroyed the Caroni Greens. They destroyed ArcelorMittal. They destroyed Petrotrin. That is all that they're good for. And while I'm here, I'm hearing the demon talking about who sabotage the sewer system in the Brian Lara from the Taruba Stadium, right? Because they know there was the propaganda, they spreading the propaganda that when they clean it, they say a yellow jersey in it. And you know, it had a Let me satisfy Patricia Reed and say be politically correct. It had a on a killing court that was on every radio station. Say he see when somebody was putting a man in a yellow jersey putting a box of food down the toilet. He see that. And today he want to come on a radio station to tell people how to conduct what to talk about and what not to talk about. You see how they deceitful Wall Street? Just the same way they saw lemons and stones in the engine for the Tobago ferry. See what I keep telling you? They sabotage their own and try to blame it on somebody else. And this is what they are doing now. They are accustomed doing that. And wait, all you're going to hear more is going to happen and blame the government for it. We are seeing it with the water Wall Street. We are seeing it because we had a man in charge of water who didn't know leaks. You don't get a powerful water supply with leaks when the pipes leaking. And we are seeing it now. And you're going to see more of it, more of the sabotage. And I am saying it, and I don't care. PNM, they are sabotaging the country. When they cannot govern, they destroy. Thanks a lot.
So, folks, we using all right? Let me make Patricia Weed happy. We go use right? The corner right? And we know who it is, the corner As a matter of fact, the corner have a M in his last name. Tommy, the corner have a M in his last name. Oh God, maybe that's why they gave me the last name with an M, boy. Patricia upset, boy. So we go satisfy your Patricia, all right? We only go use Smooth said TT should be planted up with avocados, peppers, hill rice, coconut, mangoes, and we can have a thriving support market with these products. No joke, you know. I real talk, you know, Smooth. I real talk, real talk. Folks, we're going to take a quick break, and when you come back, we're going to wrap up with your closing quote. Stick and stay. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walshit, and you. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walshit, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Also at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. All you get party vex. Party say you're also on for encouraging that. Tommy. Oh God. All you upset party tonight.
Why?
Party. All your party listener, listen.
Stay off the weed.
Patty, put a closing comment in the chat now, man. Let me go now, man. We reading closing comment. Put a closing comment in the chat. Put a closing. Back. Financial guru, you have 1 minute.
No, just one quick statement, Professor Wall Street. Listening to the show today, things are going to wax warm in Trinidad, Professor Wall Street, regards to white collar criminality. I listened to you specifically and to the videos you played. There's a video I'm going to send you in terms of white collar criminality. And I just want to reiterate what I had said last week with regards to the Hadids. The fact is, the PDO is a lawful representation, whether people like it or not. And they have the ability, because they have the financial resources, to appeal all the way to the Privy Council. That's part of the Constitution. But under no way or no circumstances that should any magistrate or any perceived 1%er or ourselves, who are normal people in Trinidad and Tobago, be treated differently. So let the justice wheel turn, and we will see in the end. And if they have to appeal to Justice Frank C. Prasad's judgment, then the Court of Appeal, and then they have the Privy Council, and we'll see where the chips fall. But things are changing in Trinidad and Tobago, because for too long, Professor Wall Street, and having worked in the finance industry, even today, before I leave, even today in the United States, I have had a lot of training in AML and KYC, and I think you've had that also, Professor Walsh, and even probably Uncle Tommy. KYC, know your customer, AML, anti-money laundering. All of these things are linked with global white-collar criminality and money laundering and everything. So have a good night, and up to and listening. Bye-bye.
Tommy, you remember the Calypso, Amako he and Amako she? You remember that? Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic.
Yes.
Who sang that? Amako he and Amako she. I remember that. But yeah, a fella sing that. Amako he and Amako she. Amako he and Amako she. Oh God. Closing comments on the chat. Miss Atlanta said, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Thank you, Miss Atlanta. Miss Atlanta listening silently, boy. Anthony Ford out the East says, worship Uncle Tommy, good night. He also said, good night, everyone, blessing. Susie Charles says, good night, everyone, until Thursday. Bless, great show. Thank you. Gordon Gangachana Jaijan Joseph says, talk to God and man, live in truth, and not only you will see a better TNT, but you will have peace and love, and you will not hate like Gordon Gangachana Jaijan Joseph. God Nitos. I don't know why you want to hate. I don't know why. Why would you do that? Why would you put hate in your heart, boy? Why? I don't get that. Something wrong, yes? Andrew says, oh, it's impulse. Thanks, Marabella. Yeah, Marabella, thank you. Yeah, I go play that before we go today. I go play that. Andrew says, attitude is a little thing that makes a difference. Good night to all. Be safe. If blessings until Thursday. Thank you. Santa Cruz says, the day a blind man see, he throws away his stick. That helped him all his life. Thank you. Smooth says, PNM too wicked and never promoted agriculture because of their racist tendencies. Monica Rampi soon said, I love apple pie. I will make a mango pie. All right, mango pie. Boy, I like to get a piece of that. Anthony Ford said, good night, everyone, till Thursday. Be safe out there, my friend. Patricia Weed says, a man who cannot live by his words isn't a man at all. Right? Yeah. You're sending thing for Gordon Gangachana, Jaijan Joseph. Let me read that again, eh? You see? You're sending a little thing for Gordon. Gordon, listen to this. Patricia, weed for this, eh? Look it on the screen. A man who cannot live by words is not a man at all. You see? Anyway, we don't get involved in you and Gordon Ganga Chana, Jai Jane Joseph, nah? You're sending sighting for him. It's not only mangoes, Wall Street, many other fruit, coconut, cocoa, coffee, cassava, sweet potato products. All right. All right. No problem. Sorry for Gordon Ganga Chana, Jai Jane Joseph. Even Patricia Wheat sending comments for him. Yeah, they said that was a big tune. I'm gonna see if I get it here. Yeah, if we have a Mr. Florida, remember that song? I'm frightened to live.
Don't be surprised. It's not agents of the PNM that's sabotaging everything in the country because they hate progress. They should all be jailed.
Hear that? No like progress. Okay, let me play this for you before we go. Impulse. All right, let me see if I find it there. I wonder if this is it, boy. All right, you know what, folks? So I just play it from my phone. I play it from my phone. So here we go. Folks, we see you on Thursday, same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Here is the song. Thank you, Marabella. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, I got it. It's the same one here. I could play it from here. I'm gonna play it from here. Okay, here we go. So folks, good night. See you. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel on Thursday. We are out of here. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey! Reading. All you have outside there. I'm Marco Iana Makoshi. I'm Marco Iana Makoshi. I went with my daddy in the bush, was bird hunting, and saw my daddy birdie on a string. It was swinging. I'm Marco Iana Makoshi. I'm Marco Iana Makoshi. My mommy said, little boy, you have to confess. You see your daddy birdie, now you come to see my nest. I'm Marco Iana Makoshi. I'm Marco Iana Makoshi. Last night I watched my daddy put his birdie to a test. I saw my daddy birdie flew into mommy's nest. I'm Marco Iana Makoshi. I'm Marco Iana Makoshi. So I went and told my mommy I want to get a nest because I have a birdie and I want it to rest. I'm Marco Iana Makoshi. I'm Marco Iana Makoshi. Now I want everybody outside there in New York, England, Canada, sing with me. I'm Marco. Come again. Marco. I'm Marco. Hear me now. Marco Iana Makoshi. I'm Marco Iana Makoshi. My mommy said, little boy, you have to understand, I'm not giving you bad habit. You have to use your hand. I'm Mako Iana Makoshi. I'm Mako Iana Makoshi. Well, my body foot break and it's lying down in pain. I have to stop right now because it cannot stand again. I'm Mako Iana Makoshi. I'm Mako Iana Makoshi. Love all you.